Alright, guys. Today, I think we're going to start a new podcast called the Roman History Podcast, for those of you Roman lovers. So, basically what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Roman history, like Hadrian's Wall, Julius Caesar, the legions, what they looked like, their armor, how they fought, and that kind of stuff. And I'm going to tell you some stories. So, we are going to start a new podcast that's never been seen before. So I think first I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Ashby Bodine, and a website for this is soon going to be up. You can email me and stuff like that for questions or a like or dislike on YouTube. So let's get started. First, I'm going to show you the guys and their armor. So I don't really have guys to show you that. So I'm just going to be using Roman Playmobil peoples. So for the archer, pretend this is attached to his arm right here. It would be attached to his arm right here. And he would have that hand open to use the bow. So he is basically the same armed, same helmet, has the ear open, and this protect his cheek. He has the little extra guard to protect his forehead, and the bow. So he'll be able to have his shield strapped to him and be able to shoot at the same time. Shoot. So this is the Roman archer. The closest I can get to it. So next, what should we do next? The cavalry? The leaders? Let's do the cavalry. The leaders are for last. So, Roman cavalry. Pretty simple. Same helmet, extra forehead protection, open ear, thing to protect his cheek, fall back, so if a sword came it would glance off and go that way. So, they, instead of having the big brick shield like most Roman legions, like this guy with the big brick shield. Sorry about that. My camera fell. Okay. So, pretty simple. He has a circular, oval, whatever. Their horses were not really armed at all. They really were just regular horses. So they, instead of having swords, would have like a little lance, a little spear, whatever you want to call it. And then they would have a little gladius, what they call the Roman sword, to pull out. So, that's the Roman cavalry. So, next I'm going to do the Roman murmillo. Many of you might not have heard of this, but through research I found out that the Romans had something called a murmillo. Murmillo were not as well armed, not as well trained regular farmers who were fighting, because Rome needed help defending. So, really, I just got this idea to make the Roman History Podcast off. So I have to give 50% credit to Jamie, who does the British History Podcast. So let's get the Murmillo. He, same helmet, ear open. Here, can you guys see that well? This might be better. Same helmet, open ear, cheek protection, sword glancing back, extra forehead protection. So, pretty simple. So as you can see, he doesn't have his well armor. He just has a gladius, nothing else. And then, he doesn't have as good of a shield. It's just kind of a circle with a spike in it. So, and their shields were just made of wood and leather. That's it. This guy's shield, though, was made of wood, one layer of wood, two layers of leather, and a layer, and then another layer of steel. So, let's get to the Roman legionnaire, whatever we want to call it, legionnaire. So, these belong to a Roman legion, which had about 5,000 Roman legionnaires. You can see he's one of the main fighters, so he has a plume or crest. He has like a javelin, short spear, like that, and they held it close up to the top. Like this. Close to the top. So they had the big brick shield, as I like to call them. They're called they're called tower shields in real life. So they would have an extra not a gladius, but a nice good sword. Gladiuses or gladiator swords. So, he had a tower shield. He's well trained, very well armed. Put him here. And then the leader, the general. I named my general General Malagius. No idea why. So this is what a general might look like. He would have two circles where his breast would be, to symbolize he was the commander. He would have a big plume also to symbolize, same helmet, same everything. But he had a big, larger, gigantic circular shield made of 2 layers of steel, 3 layers of leather, and 1 layer of wood. Just like the Legion. Just like the horsemen. Oh no! He's falling. So, he had a good sword. It's not a gladius. They call these glancing swords, as they're made to glance. Like, if you hit this guy's shield, the way it was created, it would blast off and hit him up here. But this guy's shield with a spike on it, if this sword were to hit it, the spike would stop it and it would glance back off. So Murmillo's had an advantage. So that's basically it for the guys. It's most of the things they had in the Roman army. So, yeah. So, the Roman History Podcast. It's new, made by me, and thanks guys for watching. Please rate it, like, dislike. I hope you like it. once again, my name is Ashby Bodine. So, I hope you like my show or podcast. New. I've never done anything like this before. So, how about I show me? Hi guys. So, thanks you guys for watching. Big Ben. Oh my gosh.